I have been wanting to do this for a while. As an indie author, I decided to go through KDP for self-publishing. This was before I decided to buy at least one ISBN for hardcover so I can go through Ingram. So all of my paperbacks will be through KDP. KDP just announced that they now have a new paper available for paperbacks, and it's Groundwood paper. It's supposed to be better material, or like better quality for readers and books in general. So starting off with my first copy, I've had this one for months. I've had it, I don't even remember when I got this copy. It was right after I finished my first draft. I think I've had this one since January, the end of January, beginning of February maybe. I have to go back and check, and I'll put it in the video. It's really good. Like, obviously it's been laying around, so it's got like shelfware. It's been on my desk, on my dresser. It is, you know, it's good. It's good, right? So I've noticed with like a lot of paperbacks that they don't, some paperbacks warp over time. And this one hasn't warped. I'm pretty sure like after a while, especially living in a environment that is insanely humid, rains 350 days out of the year. So far, so good for this paper. It's the regular cream paper with black ink, okay? Next is my second copy. This one has the blurb on the back. It has my, the intro cover art. This book came damaged. Let me just put that out there. This was my second author copy damaged. I was really upset about it. Like, it has my full map. It has my chapter art in it, and it's like my first time seeing all of this inside the book, and I was really looking forward to it. But as usual with KDP, Amazon in general, it came damaged. So like, cover is peeling off. It came with dents. Like, it was damaged already when it showed up. So just take that into account as I discuss the paper quality, okay? When I first got the book, the cover, you know, the cover's booty cheeks. But I also noticed that it actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a little bit more warpy than this one. Actually, I've had it sitting on my desk for a while, and over time, I've only had it for maybe 2 months, and I sat at my desk one day, picked it up, but before I picked it up, I noticed that the pages looked like they were warped. And it wasn't like that when I first got it. Yes, the book was damaged, the cover is peeling off, and you know, there was just some issues with the actual copy anyways, but the pages weren't warped. So that is one dilemma that I've noticed. If you choose to go with printing with their Groundwood paper, if you do not have this in between something that's going to actually hold it straight, it will warp over time. I will say it is very floppy. It is a very floppy book. But I am afraid that if I do end up going with their Groundwood paper, that it's just going to warp and readers will be incredibly upset, because personally as a reader, when my books warp, I get sad. Because I love taking really good care of my books. So when I see, you know, my books get warped, I just, yeah. But moving on to texture-wise, the one thing that I will say is the Groundwood paper is very thin. That's probably why it's so floppy. It's very thin. It is very lightweight, very lightweight. Their regular cream paper, very thick. Like, the difference in weight between my first author copy and my second copy is insane. Honestly, there's not much of a thickness difference. Like, there is a little bit, but this one, the regular cream paper, is very heavy. This one is very light. This one is somewhat floppy. This one is very floppy. I think if I were to go with cost saving, I would go with Groundwood paper. If I didn't give a crap about cost, I will go with their regular cream paper because it doesn't warp, at least not as bad. Yeah, if I want to go cost efficient and have a lower carbon footprint, which is also one of the things that they are advertising for this paper, I will go with Groundwood. If I want my book not to warp over time as bad or as fast, I will go with the regular cream paper. I have the Groundwood paper set for printing. I honestly am thinking about saying screw it and going with the cream paper because it's just I feel like it's just a higher quality. I plan on getting at least one more author copy of the Groundwood paper just to see maybe it was just this one. Like this copy, considering it did end up coming a little bit damaged. Amazon did say that they would replace my second author copy, but they want me to return the damaged one. I personally feel like returning a proof copy is pointless because what happens to my proof copy when it gets returned? That's what I didn't understand. So instead of them just saying, okay, hey, you can keep your proof copy, we'll send you a replacement, they're like, we need you to send that proof copy back. We don't know what happens to it. We don't know if it just gets chunked, because obviously they can't sell it because it's not for resale. So yeah, I ended up keeping it and said screw it, and I plan on getting one more author copy before release, which is October 1st of 2026, just to see if it was just this copy. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments on whether or not you would prefer Groundwood paper, floppy, hanging, or cream paper, which is heavier, more stiff, and thicker. Heavy, thick, and stiff, or light, floppy, and thin.